Thank you. You know that now it's a future of Java full stack developer. Every industries are expecting Java full stack developer. The reason is what? This is a versatile job. They can have multiple projects and that person can handle the multiple projects also. That's why most of the industries having more requirement on Java full stack developer. As per our content also, this is similar contents that industry expect from us. Now this is Java full stack learning benefits. When you learn this Java full stack, you will get more additional points, but I'm exploring some 2 to 3 points to you. It explore unending possibilities by learning about AWS, Hibernate, and Spring Boot. As you know that AWS is now trained or cloud service, which is the best cloud service in all over the world. There are 3 to 4 more cloud services are there, like Microsoft Azure, then IBM Cloud, then Amazon Web Services. Why this cloud service is much more famous or popular? The reason is what? This AWS services provide everything to you, infrastructures, every infrastructures, whatever infrastructure, IT, what exactly IT infrastructure is, your server, your storage system, your networking, your virtual private network, router, and you require switches. That all things can be provided by the AWS and other cloud service providers with the help of virtual concept. That's why everyone is using now AWS and Microsoft Azure and other cloud services. The reason is what? There is no need to purchase more hardware. So you can directly use cloud services. Cloud services are nothing but on-demand self-service. As you, on-demand self-service means whatever the you have demand, on that basis you will get some charges. Okay, you have to pay some charges for that, and at the end you can close the tab and you can close the services. This is scalability purpose. Cloud, the more and most important feature of cloud is what? Scalability. Scalability means what? On per your demand you can increase the services or you can decrease the services. Hibernate and Spring Boot, this is very important concepts in nowadays. Later also, you will learn tips tools like MySQL, HTML5, Angular, CSS, GitHub, and more. What is MySQL? Actually, this is SQL database is there. Okay, this is SQL database. MySQL means is one of database that is structured database that store data in the form of rows and column. There are no SQL databases are there like a DynamoDB. Other types of PostgreSQL also available, but here by this concept you will easily learn like MySQL. MySQL is a database where you can store your data in the form of rows and column. HTML5 is a programming language that is used for to make a more attractive websites and other services also. Then Angular, CSS. Angular is also programming language. CSS, the difference between HTML and CSS is what? HTML is nothing but what? This is what the content you can see on the screen. But what type of contents and what are the contents are looking on the screen, how it's display on the screen, the more attractiveness is available in the CSS. GitHub. GitHub is nothing but nowadays everyone have a GitHub account in every industry now. The reason is what? This is a control version system. Whatever you want to write a code, you can write it code store on the GitHub account. So backup is also there, and you can clone that GitHub code for your main project or all different types of projects. You can clone that data from GitHub itself. Hope you are getting the first point and second point. Third, also you will have opportunity to get exposed to web servers and APIs. A very, very important concept nowadays. Why everyone is looking full stack developer is most important. Their perspective is what? That person should have knowledge about the web servers as well as APIs. Again, there are a lot of programming languages through that you can create APIs like Node.js, Python, Golang, Java. These are the some very important and current trends programming languages that can be used to develop APIs. What is APIs means? What? Application Programming Interface. That things also we're going to learn this in Java full stack course. Next, you can also learn about basic designing fundamental also. You know that how the designing fundamental works. Also, you will learn from this course. And why? As it's a very important for any software development perspectives. If you want to make any software, there are some steps. There are some process models are there. Like we'll take one example of SDLC, software development life cycle, and there is also STLC is there, software testing life cycle. What comes under the SDLC, software development life cycle? Here you have to decide how the project flow is there. First point is what? First point is what? The requirement is gathered from various resources. The requirement is gathered from various resources, and clients, you can sit together with the client and understand their problem statement. First point. After the requirement gathering analysis, the whatever the requirement is you have collected from the customer, that should be analyzed whether this applicable or not. Later that you can go for the designing purpose. Designing is nothing but what? First step of any software development lifecycle is what? Collect the requirement and work on analysis part. First point is over. Second point is what? Designing. For designing purpose, what your requirement is given by the customer, you have to provide in the form of some structure, what I can say, ER diagram, use case diagrams, through that you can show the exact work of this part. This is second one. Third, after completing designing, then next part is what? You can start a programming language and you can start the code to complete coding part. Next, after coding, testing part is there. Again, there are two types of testing is there. One is unit testing and integration testing. And other testings are there. Unit testing is always done by the developer end. Then second, integration testing. Then system testing. Integration means what? The unit is already developed by the developer, unit developer. That works integrated or not. That is called as integration testing. Overall system testing is what? System. You can test properly it's working at beta as well as alpha level. Now it's okay. Requirement gathering analysis part 1. Phase 2 is what? Designing. Third phase is what? Coding. Fourth one is testing. There are a lot of automation tools are there here. In this course also we are going to discuss about testing tools also. Next, fifth one is what? Maintenance and delivery. First one, deliver the product and deliver the project. Later that maintenance on that. These are 6 main phases of any software development lifecycle. Please, have you understood? Please acknowledge me. So we'll move to the next part. Is this clear to you? What is SDLC, software development lifecycle, and how it's correlated with the course? Yeah, thank you. Now, as after completing this course, there are a lot of roles are available in the industry. One is DevOps engineer, UI designer, UX designer, web application developer, server programmer, front-end developer, and full stack developer. Okay, there are some sequence are there. Don't have sequence here, but these are the roles offered by the industry. Full stack developer means that person where we can use a full stack developer. I will explain. For example, you want to make one app. Most of the places now React Native is used. Also, you want to make one dashboard. Dashboard is which programming language can be used for dashboard? React.js. This, and there are a lot of options are there. You can create APIs by using Java. You should have a knowledge of PHP. You should have knowledge of other other content also. Then front-end developer. What is the difference between front-end and back-end? Front-end developer means what? Whatever you can see on screen. That is which programming language which you have used for that. This is front-end developer. Backend means what? Which database you have used. This content is the backend part. Server programmer. It's a very important. Server programmer means what? Nowadays, if you want to connect with the APIs, now, when you want to create APIs, then we'll take one example of AWS service. AWS service has one feature and one service is that API gateway. And that API gateway can be integrated with the Lambda function. Lambda function means server is there, AWS server. And by using Lambda function, you can connect with the APIs. You can write business logic into the Lambda function itself. Web application developer, there is no need to explain why web application developer is required. As that name indicates itself, you can easily understand what is web application developer. UX designer, user interface designer, DevOps engineer is nowadays a trending job. Why I'm saying that? It's a development operation and it's combination of development operations. There are automation tools are there like Jenkins, Kubernetes, what I can say, Puppet, Safe, then Ansible. Even though nowadays very famous and very important tool is Terraform. Everywhere using a Terraform, there is a DevOps engineer. There is a role to write a Terraform script. The Terraform script is what the purpose of Terraform is what? To make a automation into the code or automation into the system, then Terraform is used. Hope this clear to you. Shall we move on next? Can you acknowledge? If you have any doubt, you can write in chat box. Shall we? Okay, got it. Next. Now you can see what are the different responsibilities of Java full stack developer. First, develop a front end that design the backend of application, creating a database and servers. You can create a database into the server itself. You can create a DynamoDB database on AWS also, no problem. Creating databases and servers. Design the backend of application. Whatever, ensure cross-platform compatibility. You meet technical and consumer requirement. Build APIs by using this Java full stack developer. I have already discussed with you. Very important part is now the most of the jobs you can see on my screen also I will share with you. Please give me 1 minute. If you can see on my screen here, most of the, if you can see on my screen, this is naukri.com where you can see full stack PHP and Java developer. Most of the times you are working also there. If you can see what are the different companies hiring for full stack Java developer, you can see vacancy engineering software 3882, but you need to focus much more on full stack developer. Here Pune, Lonavala, you can see the 22 more locations and they have given you the exact opening for Java full stack developer. Okay, what they are expecting, they have given I'm clicking on here Java full stack developer. Click on this part. Now if you can see here itself, what is a job descriptions. Strongly knowledge of core Java, advanced Java, Spring Boot, Spring Data, Hibernate. Just now we have discussed, and this part also we're going to discuss in our course also. Strong knowledge in Spring framework management, good knowledge of testing framework like JUnit. This part also we are going to cover. I will discuss later. Strong knowledge of front end framework React.js, RESTful APIs. Just now I told you. Hands-on experience with relational databases, strong SQL knowledge is must MySQL. Experience using Git, CI/CD pipeline is there. This is automation testing, CI/CD. Jira, we are also having a Jira concept in our session. Confluence, experience in building enterprise grade product is highly preferred. Good knowledge of cloud environment like Azure and AWS. That things already we are going to discuss, right? Hope you are getting exact requirement in the industry. Kindly acknowledge me. Sir, I'm not being the screen. Okay, sure. Sorry. Can you able to see my screen now? I'm clicking on Java full stack developer itself. If you can see in GD, job description, here you can see strong knowledge in core Java, advanced Java, Spring Boot, strong knowledge in Spring for framework management, good knowledge of testing also. That things already we are in our session. Next point is what? Front-end framework React.js, RESTful APIs, hands-on experience with the relational database like SQL, MySQL is there. SQL is a programming language actually, database is a MySQL. Experience in the Git, GitHub, CI/CD, Jira. This is actually exact requirement of industry. What exactly they are expecting from as a Java full stack developer, and good knowledge of cloud environment like Azure and AWS. That things also will try to add one more presentation and one more hours into that, and we'll cover about the Azure and AWS so that you will be very much compatible with Azure and AWS too. Is this clear to you? Shall we move to the next part? Oh, sure. Just a minute. Now we have discussed about the responsibility of Java full stack developer. Also, we have discussed about now. We'll start one by one. Overview of Java full stack developer course. What we are going to discuss about here. What is HTML? This is hypertext markup language is there that is used for the more website to create a website. If you can see, this is a hypertext markup language. HTML is a set of text commands. They are used to format how web page is displayed. This is theoretical, more theoretical is it. What is different CSS framework? What is different CSS framework? These are the CSS frameworks are available in the market. What are the different features of JavaScript? Just a minute. Kindly give me 1 minute time, please. Vijay, for your duration and cost of the course now, please contact to the backend team. There was some network issues. I was trying to connect with my hotspot. Can you able to hear me? Please acknowledge me. Please acknowledge me. Can you able to hear me? Okay, okay, sure. Now we have discussed about HTML. We also discuss about CSS. These are the different frameworks are available in the market. Bootstrap is there. You know, everyone now asking about the Bootstrap. This parts also we are going to discuss here. Then features of JavaScript. JavaScript is nothing but what this programming language is used for more dynamic perspectives. If you want to make a dynamic website, you can use a JavaScript. Now, what are the different features of where can I contact the backend? Okay, I will discuss at the end, please. Okay, is it okay? Sure. This is a feature of JavaScript. This is object-oriented scripting language, handling events. By using JavaScript, this is some demo session. That's why I'm trying to skip much more points. I want to give some overview only, not in depth about that. This is object-oriented scripting language. Client is technology, validation of users input, else if statement, interpreted centric, ability to perform various tasks. It's a case sensitive format, lightweight and delicate. This is very, very, very important because why the people are using lightweight and delicate programming language for more attractiveness or more comfortness. Statement looping is also available like other programming language. Even though handling events like C++, we can have features of JavaScript, so handling events also. Okay. Now, what is jQuery? Always just remember, JavaScript is a programming language and jQuery is what? This is a library of JavaScript. jQuery is a library of JavaScript. For libraries, nothing but why everyone is using a JavaScript libraries nowadays. You can have more features without using other programming language. You can use a library and you can have whatever you want. Now, if you can see, this is jQuery's CSS selector, HTML element, JavaScript also available in the jQuery. Now, understanding of Ajax also. This also we are going to discuss. This is very important in everywhere now. If you want to connect server from browser itself, Ajax is mostly used in backend. This is initial page request is comes from the browser. For example, if you want to search Henry from Google, browser is your internet, means from your mobile itself you are accessing the data of which server actually where the Henry is stored, their websites, where they configure the websites. For example, if they uploaded and store the information of Henry on GoDaddy, then it will reach to the GoDaddy server. Hope you are getting the point. Or that GoDaddy can provide local server to Henry team also. This is the browser and server. You know very well about the browser. You also know about servers. I want to send some request and I want to get the data from server. You can use this part. Is this clear to you? Please acknowledge me. Is this clear? Because today itself we have some demo sessions only. I'm trying to convey you summary of the particular technology. Yes, okay, sure. Thank you, thank you. Now next one is what? What are the different advantages of Ajax? It's impressive interactivity. As you know that if you look the website, if that website having some more user friendly or impressive look is there, you will search that, and that feature is provided by the Ajax. Lesser data transparency, ease of access, compact functionality. These are the some advantages of Ajax. Now, what are the features of Angular? Because in our session also, in our course, we have added Angular also. Everywhere, when I was in 2010, one of interviewer has asked me what is MVC architecture. You can see this is now latest and everywhere, every interviewer will ask you what is MVC architecture. Model view controller architecture is there. Now, next one is what? Low code framework. What are the features of Angular is what? Low code framework. Two-way data binding. It's not a one-way, it's a two-way data binding. Fourth one, dependency injection is also provided by the Angular programming language. Rich ecosystem. Angular command line interface. Angular command line interface. Virtual scrolling. This is very important features. provided by the Angular. Last one is TypeScript. Always remember, definitely everywhere they will ask you one question: what is TypeScript? And TypeScript is very important. That things we'll discuss in the session of Angular part. Now next one, Angular architecture is there. Maybe you do, I don't know, are you from which background, but today we'll skip this part. Angular 7 architecture is there. How you can use model component, MEC is there. Na? This is model components, V and C is metadata injection services. Maybe this part we'll have a discussion in the exact sessions. Right. This is very important. MongoDB Essentials. What is a MongoDB? Actually, MongoDB is what? Database. Just a minute. Isn't React faster than Angular and nowadays used more in the industry? Yes, yes. Is not React faster than Angular? I know that React is not so much faster, but as per our requirement, most of the companies are using React Native. React.js also using. There are some differences between, as per our requirement, you have to select which programming language you have to decide. React.js or React Native, if or Angular, it's your choice, man. As per your company choice, not your choice, as the company choice. Okay, but nowadays Angular is providing some more features and some more libraries so that everyone may be using Angular also. Okay, is this clear to you? But it's totally depend on your company environment. Company has already decided which programming language you want to use, and just you have to use that. And if you are some higher level, you can discuss with the higher management. You can say that this programming language is somewhat faster, so you can use it. This also is available with you. This option is also available with you. Kindly acknowledge me. Shall we move on next part? MongoDB Essentials. Vijay, can you able to hear me? Okay. React uses virtual domain. Yes. Now, what is meant by MongoDB Essentials? There are more than 10 databases are available at backend. But again, the same things. Whatever your company decides or whatever you are compatible with your requirement, project requirement, you can select the database. Here, MongoDB is one of database that can contain one or more collections. What is in the collections can contain different types of documents. Again, documents are nothing but what? It's a key value pair list to array. It's like a dictionary, JSON. This content is available and that you can store in MongoDB. Next part is what? Types of databases management system. Just now we will discuss about this part. First one is relational database management system. What is a relational database management system? It stores data in the style of relations. One piece of data will be related to another piece of data, like MySQL. Also in our course, we have MySQL database where, for example, roll number is there. It's near to next column is name is there. So roll number and name is associated with each other. Means one piece is associated with the or related to another piece of data. Or object-oriented DBMS. It also stores data in objects where each object contains data and set of instructions. What is a network DBMS? The relations it store in the network DBMS. The relations we are going to discuss about designing part, ER diagram and use cases also, or case study also. That time we will discuss much more about this. And even though in AWS, VPC is a virtual private cloud is there, then you can select subnet, you can select mask, then you can have router configurations. That things we'll discuss later. Hierarchical DBMS. What is hierarchical? It's stores a style of data in the predecessor and successor types of relationship. That things we'll discuss later about that. Okay. After the completion of this course, how much can I expect? Man, I don't know what is your experience. How much experience do you have? On that, I will suggest you. I don't know. Right question. This is a valid question. I'm a fresher. Then, man, you will get up to full stack developer. If you want to make a career in AWS plus this full stack developer, definitely they will go for 5 to 7 lakh rupees. Okay. As a fresher also, because if you are compatible with AWS and full stack developer, then definitely the cloud price is much more than developer price. Hope you are getting the point. Shall we move on next part? Again, it's totally depend on your strength, because only you have a skill of full stack developer, then maybe you will get a 4 to 5 lakh rupees. But you have knowledge of AWS, you have very good expertise into AWS, and you know how to write a code in Lambda function, you know API gateway, you know RESTful APIs, then definitely they will give much more money to you, much more salary to you. Hope this is clear to Vijay and Shubham. Shall we move on next part? Okay. Now next point is what? Architecture of Node.js. Just Node.js. This also very important. The reason is what? API is developed in the Node.js. Now all the resources are available in Node.js. Than Golang, than Python programming language. Everyone have a Node.js, and they have that skill, man. Though what is architecture? Data streaming, server-side proxy. These are the features will provided if you are very expertise into Node.js. Data streaming, server-side proxy, big data analytics, wireless connections. Means for example, you have a one washing machine with you, and you want to connect washing machine on AWS side, and you want to have one Android app that will handle all your features. Then you can get the job on Node.js also. System monitoring, real-time data, input output inputs, chatbots. It's very important now. It's AI, machine learning technology is there. Even though there is one concept is there, actually I'm not able to collect the name of that technology. Uh, Actually, this is analytics part actually. Okay, chatbot, AI, machine learning, some automation you can use for that also. Web scripting and automation. This is very important, like Selenium. And REST API is very important job for Node.js developer, or work culture for Node.js developer. Is this clear to you? Shall we move on next? Please acknowledge me. But you have to take the lot of effort, because these are the latest technologies. Here we are providing each and everything to you. But again, you have to practice much more for this technology. Now, these are the advantages of Node.js. I don't want to discuss much more, because as just now I discussed with another example. It's reduced loading time, high performance is available, easy to learn, all the resources are available so you can easily learn. Large community support. It's very important. Large community support means what? Every now resources are very much available in the market. Freedom to develop cross-platform apps, improve app response time and extensibility as well as scalabilities. Is this clear to you? Please acknowledge me. Shall we? It's very important now. This is very important for next generations. The next industry expectation on this part, you can survive at least next 5 to 7 years. I'm saying you have to update yourself in every 1 month or every 2 years. It's before one technology was after after one technology, second technology will be after 5 to 4 years. But nowadays it's changing in 2 months also. The reason is what resources are easily available in market, and the way of thinking is somewhat different, man. If you can see here, I will explain with one example to you, just for your information. There is one Microsoft Azure AWS service, the cloud services. If they want to make automation, Microsoft Azure have one tool, one service. AWS has one more service on that. But as a developer perspective, if the project is from Microsoft Azure, then he has to learn the Microsoft Azure that service. If AWS is there, he has to learn the AWS services. Nowadays, everyone is thinking about the one system, one service that can use in everywhere. Means Microsoft Azure, AWS, Salesforce, IBM, everywhere can use only one service is there. You can use multiple cloud services also, or multi cloud environment. Hope you are getting the point, right? Now, next point is what? Now, source code you can keep in Git, or you can have a GitHub also. Then alternative that this is also available. Now next one, CI server. For CI server you can use Heroku or Datadog. For your test and scan, you can have a Gradle or Log4j. Artifact Maven is very much. CloudWatch, this is AWS service, or CloudWatch is mostly used for whatever services you are using in the server now. This is a tracking of everything, or logging of everything is available in the CloudWatch. Deployment. Now, for example, you have a lot of APIs with you, and on backend side, you want to host multiple APIs at the same time. You can use Docker Safe. This Safe is actually automation configuration management tool. Always remember what is the difference between infrastructure as a code, ISC, and configuration management tool. There are some differences there. Whereas configuration means what? For example, we'll take one example. What is Terraform is nothing but what? You want to install one server, you have to configure one server, or you have to install one Elastic Cloud, for example, EC2 instance. Then you can give the instruction from the Terraform. But which software do you want to install on that EC2? Everything is managed by the Docker, Safe, Puppet, Ansible. This is configuration management tool. And for monitoring, all the project work is tracked. This is Jira is what? Ticketing tool. Okay. Ticketing tool means what? If there are some tasks are there. So each task has one ticket you can see. Or your project management tool is there, Jira. Then ticketing tool is there. Through that you can have access from start of the project to end of the project. Dependencies, everything can be monitoring that itself you can see. Hope is this clear to you. Shall we move on next part? Have you understood? Because today itself we have very limited time, so that I'm trying to convey only basics parts of that. Now next part, DevOps, already we have discussed about this part, man. That itself, it's before DevOps was there, but nowadays DevOps security operations are there. They have added one part is what? DevSecOps means what? Whatever the development operation is there, that also having security perspectives also you have to look behind that. Now this is very important. Okay, every topics are very important, man, because they are having their own what I can say importance in the industry. Now, what is when a manual testing process? You have to understand first requirement analysis. Then you have to create a test plan creation. then test case creation, then let me check it, test case execution is there, then check after execution what is defect logging, what are the defects, check the whether that defect is fixed or not, re-verify, and if that same defect is coming in the second cycle, then you have to take the tracking of that part. This is a manual testing process. But nowadays, instead of manual testing process, everyone using automation testing tools. That things we'll discuss. Okay. Shall we take a 1 minute break? Because continuously I'm discussing, even though I'm having some busy work today. Shall we take a 2 minute break and then we have a discussion? If you have any query, please free to ask me. Because this session should be two-way communication, not a one-way communication. I believe on two-way communication, man. Even though I never like you are giving the answers in the chat box, instead of unmute yourself and you can discuss with me. Okay. Do you have any queries? Please acknowledge me. Okay, but you can speed up the overview as I have some front-end knowledge. Okay, sure. But Vijay, this is for you only, man. But maybe some others are there joined now. Okay, we'll skip this part also. We'll complete this part, not a skip. We'll complete this part. Manual testing process is there. Because one more also is available in the Khushbu just now joined, I think so. Shubham, is this speed is okay to you, man? Or shall we slow down, or shall we increase? Shall we move the fastest way to deliver this session? Please acknowledge me. Okay, only Vijay is giving the right. Vijay is acknowledging me on time. I don't know about Khushbu is new here in the system. You can increase a little. Okay, speed is already okay. Sure. Now next one is what this is a manual testing process, man. What is JUnit now? What is JUnit? This is actually automation testing tool is there. You can have a Selenium also. You can have Bad Boy also. You can have Jira also is one automation testing tool. But this is testing unit. You can use a JUnit also. You can directly download JUnit and you can write a script. You can upload a script into that. You can start the JUnit process. You will get the result as read keyword or data from Excel file, generate test report, generate logs that you can see easily on the report. This is testing JUnit. There are a lot of Is this clear to you? Please acknowledge me. Shall we move on next part? Now next point, okay. Yes. Now this is all about JUnit, manual testing process. We have discussed about dev and operations, DevOps and dev security operations. Also we have discussed about tools. You can see here also we are going to discuss about Git, Heroku, Log4j, Gradle, Maven, Docker, Jira. These are the advantages of Node.js, architecture of Node.js, types of database management system, MongoDB Essentials, features of Angular, advantages of Ajax. Also, we have discussed about understanding Ajax. What is jQuery? jQuery is a library of JavaScript. Then we have discussed about the features of JavaScript. Also, we have discussed about the importance of CSS and what are the different frameworks. Bootstrap is now everyone is using Bootstrap for CSS purpose. Second one is HTML. HTML5 is there, but these things already we have discussed. And also we have discussed about what are the different responsibilities of Java full stack developer. Just quick reminder or quick revision, sorry, on the Java full stack developer. Role offered. There are various role offered in the industry, IT industry for full stack developer, Java full stack developer. Also we have discussed after the completing the course, you will learn Java full stack learning benefits. Then also we have discussed about it's a future of Java. It's a future of Java full stack developer. These things already we have discussed. Now, getting started with Henry Harvin now. What is Henry Harvin? Before that, do you have any queries? Please acknowledge me. You can write in chat box and you can ask me if you have any query related to that. Or shall we move on about Henry now? We'll discuss about some Henry parts now. We will discuss about this course. Even though I can share my screen also, let me just open the screen. Just give me a second. Okay, I will discuss with you. Here, this course is available. Let me just a minute. You can see on my screen, the notes are already available here. Front-end, HTML and CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Ajax, Angular 6 and 7, then database, backend, then devs of operation tools, testing tools. All the tools nodes are easily available here. If you can see here, one unit-wise nodes are available here in the model itself. Okay, click on testing tools. You will get unit-wise nodes here. Model-wise nodes are available. Hope this is clear to you. So you have stopped sharing your screen. Just let me check it, man. Sorry. Can you able to see it? Can you able to see it? Yes. Okay. This is model 1 nodes are available. Unit wise, model wise nodes are available on the portal. LMS portal is there. You can see here unit wise nodes are available, model wise nodes are available. Even though practical approach, and in this sessions, just a minute. Now, model 1, model 2, model 3, model 4, model 5, model 6, model 7, model 8, all the nodes as well as quiz are available on this LMS portal. And also our Henry's approaches was 50% theory and 50% practical approach. Okay, do you have any doubt? Do you have query? Please acknowledge me. So we'll start next part. Do you have any query, please? Do you have any query? No. Shall we move next part? Please. Okay, sure. Thank you, Vijay. Now, next one is what? Getting started with Henry Harvin now. First point about us, journey of Henry Harvin started in 2013. We are based in San Francisco, California. Henry Harvin is a competency development organization. We also offer focused learning solution. Actually, our all the courses are like industry expectations, less theory, more practical approaches. We cater to diverse audience from varying industry as well as academics. As I don't know, are you from fresher background or, but here also in our sessions, in our courses, most of the industry persons also having taking the sessions or conducting as well as attending the sessions also. They're guiding here also and taking training from here also. Who are we? We deliver instructor LED training to client base 3 lakh plus learner, deliver self-paced training to client base 2 lakh plus learner, provide 400 plus courses, even though latest augmented reality, virtual reality, then machine learning, data scientist, IoT, Then we have, this is full stack is one of the latest trend now. This latest courses are also available in the market. And vendor plus 200 corporators, partner to 130 plus colleagues pan India. Program features. You can see this is our actual achievement. Award-winning industry specialist. Launch your career with 9-month program Henry Harvin taught by. This is what feature one is training course. Hallmark certification that can accept in the industry, globally recognized. Third one, 10 plus project implement to your learning via live capstone projects. Guaranteed internship is there. Fifth one, off campus placement support. 6 hackathon if you are more interested. 6 one, boot camp. 7 e-learning. 8th is a e-learning actual boot camp. 9th one is gold membership. You won the gold membership, 1 year gold membership of academy, attended unlimited live session with 6,000. Okay, can we please tell the number of live project I will get to work on? Can you please tell the number of live projects for this full stack developers? You will get 2 to 3 live projects. Man. Do you provide course for 3D JavaScript? I have to ask the higher management. I'll let you know about that. Man. Do you provide a course for 3D JavaScript? We are using for TypeScript and these things. 3D JavaScripts, I have to ask for the my higher management. Shubham, is this clear to you? And if your requirement is there, please write a mail to the backend team. They will guide you. Is this clear? Now program features. Actually, this is 140R. Let me just a minute. 140R live training, access to recorded video lectures, access to e-learning portal, 100% guarantee placement. The reason is what? If you practice it, man, and when if you give focus more on sessions only, and you practice at your home, then definitely 100% guarantee placement is there. Internship support, because this part is okay till the project. Internship support is nothing but what? They are approaching for exactly what exactly industry wants. 52 plus master classes sessions are there, 1 year gold membership, 5 plus soft skill lessons, and 24. Soft skill means what exactly industry? Resume building, soft skills. Then how to prepare for JD. What are the important, the basic questions in any interviewer? What type of questions they will ask you? This practice can be carried out there itself. Upon completion, you will have high demand job, chance for collaboration, creative flexibility, then excellent remuneration, increased productivity. This is module 1, front end. I show you that's it itself directly on portal itself, but screen also you can see module 1 front end, module 2 JavaScript and jQuery, module 3 Ajax, Angular 6 and 7, database, backend, that is a Node.js we are going to discuss, DevOps tools, testing tools. Here Jira is not mentioned. I will discuss with you. Don't worry. I will try to cover this part. If you can see your program details, Java full stack developer course 100%, 144 hours, certification, unlimited batches with different trainers, masterclass sessions, job guarantee, e-learning platform access, batches recordings, fees they have mentioned. For any query, please discuss with the backend team. Fees inclusive of live interactive training, videos, case studies, assessment, internship support, assignment project, gold membership, hallmark certification, guarantee job, unlimited access to multiple trainers. Get updates on best performance related news here, Facebook, LinkedIn. Please, you can take the screenshot also. You can contact here itself. This is social media's accounts are there of the Henry Harvin education. Kindly contact here itself. And this is upcoming batches. Starts every week. Wants to talk? Please, this is WhatsApp number. It's email. You can have a discussion here itself. Please take this screenshot if you are interested. This is how to enroll. Okay, that this person will help you. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Guys, if you have any doubt, please acknowledge. You can write in chat box if you have any query. If you have any query, otherwise we'll stop the session. Already we are running our time. If you don't have any queries, shall we stop it now? For any query, please contact. So duration of the course, 144 hours is there, no man. It will take approximately 2 months, 2 to 3 months, 2 to 3 months. So November has passed. Actually, this part is for previous batch also. This batch, you can join the new batch. Okay, December you can join. It's 10 December now. We can start it from next week. Okay, next week is how much? 17, or just contact to the team. They will guide you properly, man. Okay, Sean. Okay, Vijay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vijay. Bye.